Luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane the tears roll strong, Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later Archie leaves his playground, comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust, has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hello, Bateman. How are you?
Good morning, Archie. How are we today?
Hey, fantastic. So, today we will try and cover the topic of best bang per buck chronographs.
That's right. Hopefully a bit of fun.
Yeah, a bit of fun. I got to tell you, okay, I know everyone's sick of me saying Breguet, but hey, seriously, for the money, for precious metal, I don't think anything compares to that Breguet chronograph there. And sure, it's flawed. I get it, it's flawed, okay? It's flawed in the sense that it's not a column wheel. It's flawed in the sense that Breguet is not as strong as some of the other brands, okay? But it's a beautifully done piece, great name.
Why don't we cover that? What's the importance of the column wheel?
Well, the column wheel is the more expensive way of doing the chronograph. See, the column wheel, so you use a cams chronograph or you use a column wheel. So column wheel, the reason they moved away from it was it uses more parts.
Yeah.
But if the column wheel can also, they can normally be run without, you can run it continuously, unlike a cams.
And so you've also got like the vertical clutches, you've got the flybacks.
Well, vertical clutches, that's another thing there. Patek doesn't use vertical clutch because it's not as beautiful, they said. I mean, as far as aesthetically. So that's an interesting thing to look into. Fuck me dead. You got a panda on the screen. Fuck me dead. Fuck. I don't care if you hate Rolex. How could you not love the panda? No, I'm serious. I'm fucking serious. That is a ball breaker. What I really love about the panda. By the way, Polar Power, white dial power today. I'm wearing the Polar Explorer 2.
It's beautiful. 42 mils.
The thing is, I've got to tell you, with the black and the white, it's just... Oh, speaking, we've got a special guest just appearing now. We have the greatest watch salesman in the world. Beamers, bitches, and breguets. Let's get him on. Hi, Paul!
Hey, Paul!
Hey,
Hey, how are you, Keslovitz? What do you think of our new program? We've got Bateman, and we have a little bit of drama, but we're trying to move away from unnecessary.
A little more PC. It's good. It's good.
Well, it's not really PC. It's more, you know what? I just got sick of all the slinging match. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
No
more bum fights. No more bum fights.
I was having a discussion with the wife. She said, you took all this money out of the HELOC. And she said, you could sell your Patek and put it back in. I said, the Patek is my business card of professionalism.
Bingo.
That's right.
Bingo. B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O.
You got the fistful.
I mean, just between you and me, I know you all bagged me out on Breguet, but isn't that a beautiful set? No, what do you think? Seriously,
it's beautiful. I like it.
It is good.
Tesla, I want your official opinion. Is that dog shit? Is that chopped liver?
You have a cohesiveness to the collection here.
Yeah, it's a cohesiveness. That's exactly it. That's not my business card of professionalism. What's this?
I do think you could narrow it down to one of those, though, and still be happy.
Okay. Thank you. My overdraft would appreciate that. Thank you. Keslo. Talk to me. Fuck me, Dad. I hate Rolex. Okay.
In a lot of ways, I do too. It's a love hate. It's a love.
Oh, we got this joining us. Hello. 1970. Hello,
what's up, Liz? How are you?
Hi.
Greetings.
Hey, Keslo.
What's happening, Dis?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you
on social media. One of the OGs.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you, Bateman. Hey, Archie.
Likewise, brother.
I gotta tell you, I don't care who the fuck you are. I'm not a huge Daytona fan, okay? Because the reason I'm not a huge fan is they're so everything I hate about them, like the people who fucking show off, it just fucking annoys me. You know what I mean?
You gotta go stealth. Stealth well.
That's right.
You know, just kind of fucking annoys the shit out of me, okay? And
let's get this off the screen then. Here, we'll put something else on.
No. Put get it back. I wanted to just say, that is so fucking beautiful. I hate Daytonas. What I was trying to say is, you know, I really miss my Maserati blue, and I love the Panda. I don't care what anyone says. You've got to love it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you hate it for the fact that people pay over sticker and the hype, and maybe they're not a watch person, but
you hate it because people like fucking plastic buy it. Mac Lobster, $5. AC3, the punters want to know what's up with the morning show and why it's being deleted. What morning show? No, we didn't do a morning show. That's why. There was no morning show. We took the day off yesterday.
So I got a little birdie told me something that needs to be shared with you. You know, yes. Patek does use vertical clutches in some cases.
Ah.
Thank
The 5905. 5905 automatic chrono uses the vertical clutch. Wah, wah, wah.
5170 doesn't, but
You're right. You're right.
but okay, fair enough.
You are right about that in the sense that their reasoning is because they say it's more beautiful. That is true.
Mind you,
Subjectively.
This is a 5905 is a fucking beautiful.
We got a super chat from Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle, $5. I can't stand wearing my 16610 on the bracelet. It hangs off my wrist like a brick. No clanhas. No, what's he saying? No
class.
No class.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I think a 16610, you know, even with that lousy bracelet, it is this explain it to him, please.
Well, he's talking about the fit of the bracelet. I like it loose. You see,
It's just a lack of micro adjustment, right? Yeah.
yeah, because you have that shitty clasp, you know, not like on the glide lock that you have on the 6 digit.
Yeah.
But I like wearing it with like it's not a 16610, but like you know, it doesn't. What did he say? It hangs off. I don't know. Does it hang off? I don't know. It's like when your wrist swells, it goes well. I don't know. But, you know.
It depends how loose you like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loosey goosey? Who's a
I like it
loosey
fast and
goosey
loose.
fan? Are you a loosey goosey fan? This
Yes, I'm a loosey goosey fan. Juicy.
goosey, jingly jangly. Are you a
Jingly.
jingly jangly?
Yeah, man.
I got to be totally honest with you guys. That is a fucking gorgeous Patek. Can you show us the movement on that one?
Let's see if they've got the photos. No, not really. Hang on, we'll find another one. Oh, that's a good photo. Here we go.
Very pretty. There you have it.
Oh, we got another super chat from Frank V. Frank V, $2. What? Watches have column wheels. Zenith Rolex. Okay, so let's clarify this. I want to clarify this, please. Let's go into this. The 4 digits, were they column wheel? Just Google 727. Is 727 column wheel? That's a good question. That's the movement in a 4-digit Daytona.
Aren't all the moon watches the
Well, the 321 is the
professional?
column wheel, but
Right.
I don't think it has a vertical clutch.
Well, see, some Daytonas use the Valjoux 72, and then they later went to the 727, didn't they?
Yes. We'll just find that out. Yes, the Rolex 727, based on the Valjoux 72, is a hand-wound chronograph movement that uses a column wheel. Specifically, it's a variant of the Valjoux 72 known for its column wheel mechanism, which is responsible for controlling stop, start, and reset functions. Now, just to clarify, here's a good thing. Column wheel are considered a more sophisticated and precise way to control the chronograph mechanism to cam actuated systems.
But isn't one of the whole things about the vertical clutch the fact that there's no stagger when you start the stopwatch?
Correct.
So what's more sophisticated? What's better about the column wheel?
Can you have a vertical clutch on a cam's chronograph? That's another thing.
That's a good question, probably, but it's expensive to do the, vertical clutch, so maybe they wouldn't.
So in the Speedmaster, they use the Lemania 2310 movement. And Omega calls it the 321 that's a column wheel. So that Lemania 2310, that's also what some major like Patek use.
Patek adopted that, didn't they? The CH27-70.
I think that's their own in-house. I think that's not Lamont. We'll
But see,
just
it's
check
still
that.
it's based on the Lamania 2310, isn't it?
Fair point.
Bobby Google, Bobby Google.
Bobby Google. Let's do some
Bobby Google.
search.
We got another super chat here as well.
Super chat MT85 $5. If AD called, would you run down faster than you can eat a KFC?
Bucket.
No, he's saying you would run down faster.
Oh, of course, but they're not going to call me.
Because you don't put any effort in. If you put 1 ounce of effort in, you'd have it all.
I don't want to lick ass.
So we're saying that are we saying the the Archie versus punters wouldn't have a shot at getting a call from the AD?
You reckon we'd have a shot for a panda? What would I run for? Like, you got to be careful too. Not everything is a winner chicken dinner. You realize that?
Green bezel sub. Go with the Starbucks. Start with that.
Hypey, you know.
You can get that.
Green bezel sub.
Yep.
Green bezel sub. 1 green bezel sub, please, for Mr. Chesterfield. You reckon?
What do you think about this chronograph?
The Kermit of the Starbucks.
Fucking amazing. And that's a... It's not just a chronograph, it's split second.
That's right. That is right.
What do you think? Do you even want a split second? Do you? By the way, you know how I always go in for hillbilly versions. You know this, don't you? Hillbilly. See, my Breguet is a hillbilly double split. Do you realize that? I'm going to show it to you.
Naked and afraid.
Oops, sorry. It's not wound. Just gave it a bit of a shake.
Ooh.
Archie Luxury.
Born and wound.
Okay, look at that. See, it's got 2 second hands there. It looks like a double split.
All right.
Yeah,
But it's not. You know what that is? That's how it records the minute have gone by. It's got that minute recorder, you see?
Here we go.
So it's the poor man's Rattrapante.
Well, it is. But the truth is, that's a wonderful way of displaying the time.
Yeah, very legible. True. Good point.
We got another super chat.
We got another super chat here. The ghost of Pablo Escobar, $5. How are you guys going? One of the best chronographs in the house is the column wheel, IWC, Rattrapant, or split second. A superb movement. Now, this is an IWC Portuguese Rattrapant. You know what I love about this watch here? The IW. They also use the IWC. They used the 7750 base on some of them. I love the font. Look at the Arabics.
These are nice. This is a respectable watch, but it's borderline low rent. You know, it's
very simple, you know.
I love the
very
pushes.
simple.
Don't you love the push? Look at those pushes.
It's very clean. It's a good design.
Pump pushes.
They get no respect. You rarely see them too, even though they've made a ton of them.
It's not too bad.
I like
Not
how
too
there's no
bad.
date. Nice and
It's very simple.
symmetrical.
It's very
symmetrical
symmetric,
design.
yeah. Well, I mean, they can implement the date and keep it symmetric, you know, like the Breitlings, how they've got it at 6 o'clock sort of thing, and
Right.
same with the Tudor Black Bay chronographs. They implemented at 6 o'clock, same
Tuna.
movements. Tuna, that's right. We've got another super chat here.
Super chat MT85 $2. No chance. 0 history. You get a Starbucks. Yeah, that's what
I got.
thinking
That's
too.
what I got. One no history. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's
but you're
why I'm
good
telling you
looking.
that watch.
And we got Terry Boston.
Terry Boston, $5 is the men's Rolex 114200. It's too small, Terry. A great everyday winner chicken dinner. Wearer or pick something else. It's too small. It's 34,
Yeah,
Terry.
you gotta go
At
36.
At least 36. You can get a 5-digit date just, you know. You can get the 16200 smooth bezel, the 16220s with the engine turned, 16233 two-tone, something like that. If you've got the money.
I mean, this is the classic size from back in the day, but
It
if
is,
you're
yeah.
used to if you're used to a 40 or you have other big watches in the collection, this isn't gonna work.
I mean, yeah, men used to wear like 31s and 34s, and then seed
Right.
oil came along and we all got fat, you know, so we
The
became fat
hormones in the
scared.
chicken. The hormones.
That's
in the
right, the
chicken.
hormones in
No,
the chicken.
Don't forget what happened was after World War, we were starving. World War II, we had rationing. People just were short. That's why they were short. E-type Jaguar. You look at the dimensions of an E-type Jaguar. It's not for a modern man to drive. That's the reason. Do you understand?
Speaking
Got
of
another
driving,
super chat here.
I gotta head out in a second.
Oh, where you going? What happened on the car? Anything on the car yet?
The eagle has landed, Paul. The eagle has landed.
What do you get? What'd you get? Can you get a photo? Can you send me a photo on WhatsApp?
Sure. Huh.
Frank V.
I got the key.
Fuck. Did you go to the client with the Lexus or the Scooby?
Yeah.
What did you go in?
Scooby Doo.
With the Lexi, baby.
Did you sell or either undecided?
Yeah, they decided.
You got the sale?
10 carat.
Fuck! How rich? See, you can't turn up in a Scooby, can you?
Yeah, that wouldn't.
Did
be
you get a
great
commission on that?
Of course.
Good on you, Kelso.
Yeah, man.
Can I have the dynamics if it's not too personal?
No, we shouldn't discuss. We
Okay.
shouldn't discuss.
That's okay. Fuck, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is absolutely fucking beautiful. It's on the same blue strap that I purchased
Super
for my
chat.
Zenith. Super chat. Frank V, $5. Tim Mosso says the open heart has a column wheel. Yes, displayed in blue, and a lateral clutch. What does all that mean? So basically, Tim Mosso says it has an open. Says the open heart has a column wheel. So that's basically instead of there's two systems. Chronographs can be Cam's chronograph or a column wheel. It's like you can have a straight six inline 6-cylinder engine, or you can have a V6. So there's
But
two.
isn't it true that traditionally Cam's chronographs are the cheaper way of making it?
Oh, there's less parts in a Cam's chronograph. That's why Omega went to the 861 movement. Yes, they tried to sell it as a plus and said, oh, less parts, cheaper service, but it's all bullshit. And a lateral clutch. Okay, so a lateral clutch is they've got vertical clutch or a lateral clutch. So the lateral clutch, technically, the vertical clutch is the better way to go. Would you agree with me there, Kessler?
That's what they say. Yes, that's what they
Can I
say.
ask you
Because there's
something?
no
Kessler,
stag.
sorry.
When you
Kessler,
press the button on
Kessler,
a...
what's the commission for selling a 10-carat diamond?
Don't
Do you mind if I
worry
ask?
about it. Don't
Is that-
worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Is it more than I make in a month?
It's all good, baby.
We're talking
It's all
natural
good.
or lab. What are we talking there?
We shouldn't
natural.
get specific. We shouldn't get specific. You know what the price difference is between a 10 carat natural and lab?
Oh, ridiculous. Come on, Kessler, don't be stupid.
You're talking about like $8,000 to $10,000 versus $250,000.
Yes.
Portofino.
So
That's
this is
pretty
what,
expensive.
yeah, this is what Mick Lobson wants to pull up on the super chat here.
Mm.
If we've seen this before.
What do you think?
We're just finishing up the quarterly tax report here.
I got to tell you, I love it. The IWC. I prefer the Portuguese, but what do you guys think? This is more traditional IWC.
This must be collectible. Why is it so expensive?
Oh, it's gold. For starters, it's gold.
1980.
That's good.
Big size.
Look at that.
It's
That's
a big
nice.
size.
That's really nice. Looks slim as well. Oh, McLobs is saying it's 8 millimeters thin. So there you go. That's a very that's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Supposedly, this watch made huge waves at the end of the quartz crisis. That's what McLobs was saying as an additional comment.
Archibald, what percent tint would you get? How dark would you get the tint?
Darkest legal.
Limo?
Legal.
Nah. Just go whatever. Don't waste too much money getting special. Just get the standard. When do you get the car?
I already got it.
What? You send the pic? Can I share it?
Just pull up IS350 Incognito Gray. That's what I got. And I got the Sport Performance Exhaust, which is pretty dope.
Oh, this is beautiful, Kessler.
Yeah, it's sick. And it's the F Sport with it's all decked out. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I got.
Have a
It's
look
so
at
fun. It's so
Far
fun.
out. The Scooby's gone?
No, I kept it.
Get the Scooby.
They offered me nothing, so I just figured I'd keep it.
How much did you pay? Is that rude to ask?
This car?
Yes.
It was like 48,000.
You
love
leased
the
or
color.
purchased?
Purchase. 2.99%. 2.99%.
How much did you put in?
5K. I didn't really have to put anything in. I just figured why not.
Is there a balloon at the end of it?
No, simple finance.
Little Dave, nice rice burner.
Balloon.
We're gonna have a
No, it was
second
a really
hand
good deal.
Doodle.
Let's get on.
He
with
had
the
it in
super-
stock. It was in stock.
He had like 4 different colors to pick from. He had the black, the metallic gray, and he had the white. But the which one was it? The metallic gray was cool, but it didn't have the sport exhaust. And then the black one had the red interior. I wanted the black interior, so I got the. And actually, that gray one is normally a premium. That paint.
Beautiful. You're happy?
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm happy.
My God, Kessler, you is that a business? So can I ask you something? Did you know when you sold the 10K diamond? Did they even look at the car you were driving?
No, it was like one of those buildings where you have to go up.
Okay. You think they didn't see it, but they saw it. Okay. Can I say that to you?
Yeah, right. They're checking the security cameras. Yeah.
And okay, that's.
It's really fun though, and it's got the V6. It's really fast. I mean, it's not the fastest thing you've ever driven, but it's fast enough, you know.
Man, I'm proud of you. Okay, you're doing well. Okay, fucking congratulations, man. I
Thanks,
love you.
man.
Okay.
Thanks, Paul.
I'm really happy to hear you're doing well. I'm actually, can I tell you a story today? Guys, I'm actually going to the dealer today myself.
Oh,
You're trading in the Beamer? You're trading in the Beamer?
I want to get out of the Beamer. Trade-in implies I'm taking another one. I just want to give the keys back and get the fuck out of there. Do you understand?
I want to actually
These
find
super
out
chats.
from you, because that's one of the reasons I didn't lease, because I was just scared, you know, because I asked what are the terms
shit.
of, you know, when you bring it back, do they charge you for every little scratch and nick, and no, this tire's worn out, and I'm sure they obviously do, but they're not very upfront about what those costs are. Tell me how it goes.
No. I got to tell you something, Kessler. You got to understand something, okay?
Tell me.
Kessler, my term isn't up. I actually got a 5-year full circle. It's called in BMW, right?
Mhm.
But I'm looking at getting out of it because I'm not. It's just. Look, I just want to know what they give me. Okay, it's like sometimes it's good to just go and find out.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Know what you have. Know what the
I
cards
don't, I
are.
don't have
Hey,
to.
should I be worried? This is the first car I've owned that has the staggered tires. You know, bigger in the back.
No.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? We got Mike the Snake on.
You know, 'cause
Staggered
They-
tires are
because
amazing.
they
I
included
guess-
the what's up, Mikey?
Hey, man.
They included the first couple years of service,
I
which they
guess
say.
so.
What's up, buddy? Which they say normally includes tire rotation, but you can't rotate on this car.
No, they swap from side to side. That's all they do.
Yeah.
What's that gonna do? That's not gonna. Is that gonna help?
No, but
anything?
it evens the wear out. So they can't diagonally swap, but they can swap across.
I've heard that
They
you
didn't
can
say
do
you
that
had to do that.
if you do it.
No,
really
I'm telling you,
often.
that's what they do because I got staggered, right? But that means you wouldn't have a spare if you've got staggered.
Yeah, I
tires,
do. Yeah, I do. I do have a spare. It's in the trunk.
Is it
Yeah.
a run? Is it a compact spare?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so if
otherwise
you-
you can't run the wrong staggered tire.
on the rear or on the
Oh.
drive axle.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
you can do
damage-
it to get back home. I'm sure.
For sure, that's why they say don't drive over 45 miles an hour because
Right.
45
say-
miles an hour is nothing, guys. I
But-
gotta catch this super
It's-
chat.
Stand
Here we
shit.
go. Yankee Doodle, $5. I saw a good deal on E-Lady, so I bought it. Grand Seiko SBGR 317, mint like new, box papers, 2450. Thoughts? I love
Great
it.
price, man.
Automatic. What do you think, Dis?
Great price. I love this model. It's like the Grand Seiko before they started doing like a special mountain dial, special lake dial, winter, blah blah blah. This is Grand Seiko to me. The bracelet is probably not the highest quality, but still a great buy. The prices, I just looked at Watch Weekend and Watch Arts, and it's good. So great buy, man. Enjoy it.
We love the finishing on these. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So this is how big is this? It's 40 mils. It's perfect. It's
40
perfect,
mil,
man. It's all you need.
Perfect.
It's all you need.
And high beat movement, which is very cool.
Yeah. Congrats.
Is it 1965?
Here we go. Watch Collector 1990, $8.
I'm
Bring
assuming.
back the Patek 25204/1R. So let's just look at that. /1R. /1 means bracelet in the metal of the watch. R means rose gold. 001 is the dial preference. And share thoughts. You know what? This is one of the most spectacular, one of the most amazing, one of the most beautiful, one of the most
All right, catch up on super chats. You're backed up.
incredible watches. Fucking amazing. Okay, next super chat. MT85, $2. Fuck legal 5% in Florida. MT85, $2. Did you take Terry's advice and get a nine? You said it was what, 2%? What was it?
299.
Did he give you a deal because your friend helped you?
Yeah, for sure. Well, he knew the owner, so he came over and. I mean, I still checked the prices of other dealerships, and he beat them by like more than 1,500.
Nice.
And he gave me a free ceramic coating. And
Look, and the thing is, it's a good business contact, okay?
yeah, exactly.
But can I ask you something serious? Kessler, I'm really proud of you, man. You're doing well. Just remember, Kessler, success or bad things don't last forever.
True. Nothing lasts forever. That's true. Very true. What swag is included with the 10 karat? Lots, bro. You can have whatever. Sweaters, hats, t-shirts. You name it. Wine, tequila.
Hey, if I'm going to see what they're going to give me for my Beamer, what watch would you wear?
Nothing. I poor man.
I just wear the Explorer. That's a non-discreet businessman's watch. What do you think?
So are you going in with the true car prices? The Auto Trader prices.
No, I'm just
KBB?
going. I'm just saying, what
KBB?
would you give me for my car if I handed it in? That's all.
What are
Did
you
you
looking
give
to
your
get?
thoughts about this, Archie? This
Sorry.
Yeah, this is a sick watch.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah, it
some
really
thoughts
is.
This is something you would probably get, wouldn't you? Watch collector.
This is amazing.
We got the Doc BBW joining us.
Hey,
How
Doc.
going, gentlemen, and Keslow? Congratulations. You do want staggered if that comes standard. If that's an
Yes,
option,
staggered is
you
much
want
better.
it. You want
It's like a
Staggered
race
is
car,
standard.
Keslow. It's
That's
like a
right.
race car. Let me
No,
say
I
one
get
thing,
it.
Keslow. You know why I didn't go Lexus?
Why?
Number one, the salesman was a dickhead. I went there to buy one. He starts
really?
arguing. He starts arguing with me about SUVs and sedans. And the second
Yes.
reason was they were phasing the IS out. They said they weren't going to sell the IS in Australia anymore. And
Yeah.
that meant I'd have to go to the ES, which is a front wheel drive car. I don't want a
yeah,
front.
no, that's lame. The ES is lame.
So that-
Or LC was an option.
LC
No, it
was an
wasn't.
option.
It was
so
never
expensive.
a fucking option, Doc. The
So
LC
expensive.
is too expensive. But I got to say something, Keslow. The Beamer, look, they're not as terrible as you think they are, okay?
No. they're
Don't
great.
forget, too, the brakes on the Beamer are not much different in price to the brakes on your Lexus because they're massive brakes. And the tires, you'd be using 19 inches, aren't they? Or what are they, 19s?
I gotta double check. They are really big wheels. It's pretty low profile, the tire.
Yeah, they would be fucking expensive tires, just like my BMW. The brakes would be expensive. So what I'm saying is, don't accelerate and then brake hard because you will wear the brakes out, and they are fucking. Did you get a service pack with your car?
It came with the 2-year, which is basically nothing. It only needs oil change every 10,000 miles. Per
That's
the
what they-
manual. Per the manual.
Yeah, that okay, fair enough. And Doc.
Yes, sir.
What watch did you wear when you got your Lexus? Can I ask you that, Keslow?
I went from work. I had the Batman.
Good, Batman. Good, nice middle class.
If you
Well,
check
the
your
guy-
WhatsApp, you'll see
The
what
guy,
I'm wearing.
the guy wants to buy a watch too. The guy who sold it to me, so it was good to show him that.
The guy who sold you the car wants to get a
Yeah.
watch. Wow, you may actually make money out of the deal.
We got a super chat from Terry
I
Boston.
tell you what, that's America. You know, America has fucking
America.
business happening. You know what I mean? This is why America is the greatest country on earth. We got Terry Boston, $5. Men's Omega Seamaster Chronograph, 225.80.00. Also, can millionaires drive a Toyota for long? No, Terry. The funny thing is, there's a fantastic book, The Millionaire Next Door, and most millionaires actually drive a Honda or a Toyota.
Do me a favor. Google cars of earners over 400,000. There's
But
an
the thing
article
is,
that
the
was
reality
written
is,
up
look,
about
you know
this.
what? I think there's too much. If you're a car person, you buy cars. If you're not a car person, you would buy something else. I mean, I think people get too caught up with this shit.
Right.
Doc's just sent me his panda. Do you want to see a panda, a real panda? Actually, I'm going to forward it to. I'm going to forward it to Statement. That's what I'm going to.
It's not
No,
just
no, no,
my.
no, 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 no.
It's not just my Panda, but it's my Panda with
Oh
a very
shit!
special Archie Luxury source
I got
service
firstly
style.
this Omega. I actually love this. Was the Omega I was
Oh
thinking
my
of the other
God.
day. These are a proper dive Omega. Yes, that's probably one of the few. That's one of the few. That's one of the few waterproof chronographs.
Look at this. This is fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god.
It is now. It is now. It
And
wasn't
so is
when
this
I originally bought
considered
it.
the small red
How
or
was
what?
it when you bought it?
It is. It's a service dial, so they don't even say big red on a service
Well,
dial.
like,
You can do
The big
smaller.
red was actually due to the size of the Daytona.
right, but a
tick,
service
wasn't it?
dial, it's not going to be as big as a big red. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but
No, that's awesome, man.
But the original dial, I still have the original dial in the bank. Bear, if you're watching Bear. But
That's the one I
the-
sold you, wasn't it?
that's
What's
the
going
one
on
you
with
sold
this
me.
chronograph seconds hand here?
What do you mean?
So is this like the original? It can't be right now.
It is not. The original, someone painted it, and I didn't like that. And I didn't like that. So I had to struggle to find a replacement. I finally found a replacement. It's not perfect if you mean that it's slightly bent upward. It is.
Oh,
They
Oh, it's a Franken. It's a Franken.
It's not a
No,
Franken. It's
I'm
just
kidding.
like a
I'm
service.
kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a service dial. It's also got a
It
replacement.
looks amazing.
suite.
This is a killer piece.
But
yeah,
This is a
the
absolutely.
deal is,
This is a true collectible.
I got it as head only. I got it for, I think it was 21,000, which I know that's a lot of money, but in 4-digit Daytona world, that's a cheapie. But the service dial had some damage around the edge, which my watchmaker says it was not water damage. There was something else going on, and it was not water damage, but it was damaged, and I didn't like it, but I wore it. And then Archie comes along with the service dial. Perfection. It looks brand new.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
So thank
We
you.
got a super chat here
Thank
from
you very
F.
much.
What year is that? What year is that, Doc?
He said it was a 78.
F Meng, $5. Super sticker. Super sticker.
Got
Thank
a
you.
couple more, Archie.
When I checked the numbers, I thought it was a 77, and he says, no, it's a 78. I said, okay, you are the expert, not me. So sort of right in the middle, right in the middle. I think they quit making them in 88, but it's sort of right in the middle of the run.
That's right.
But the thing I like about this one versus the new Daytona, it's much lighter. If you're into heavy watches, it's fine. But if you're into light watches that disappear on your wrist, like you forget you're wearing it, this is a watch you can forget you're wearing because it's just so lightweight, and smaller, of course, too.
Oh,
Not
that's
hugely
awesome.
smaller. My wrist is a 7-inch wrist. It doesn't look tiny.
We got a super chat here for Keslow.
Here we go. Mac Lobster, $2. Keslow, will you be crushing 4 chicks in Japantown?
Cruising.
God,
Here we
cruising
go.
for chicks.
Will you
I
be
like it
cruising-
better when you're crushing them, Tesla. I like it better when you're crushing them.
He's talking about Asian exotics. Asian exotics.
And it's better if you're crushing them than if they're crushing you. How about that?
What do you mean, man? Sorry.
You know what I
man.
mean. You know what I mean. I just got to pull up the avatar. They've
They're
changed
crushing you.
everything.
Is the
Smart
Lexus
chick.
good for the chicks? Good for the chicks?
They've changed everything on this thing. You know, it's so much more complicated. It used to be you hit one button and you change your avatar, and now you have to hit like 5 or 6 buttons to change your avatar. But it's much better when you're crushing them than when they're crushing you.
We got another super chat here.
Hey, we got a super duper chat. Here we go. MT85, $2, 5172G-001. How far will this fall? You know what? MT85. This is one of the most beautiful, sexy. Why would you even talk about depreciation?
Well, you know what the thing is.
But look at the
They've
price.
already
It
hit the
seems
bottom.
low.
Go low to high, because at one point these were around 50. I think they're already starting to go up. I don't think you can get them at 50 anymore. Yeah, see, 53. At one point these were like 50, 51 on Chrono. So they're
Question for
already
you
starting to
guys.
creep up.
But weren't they higher than that a few years ago?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, these were during the hype. These were like 70 grand.
Are these platinum
Or more.
steel?
I saw some for 90.
White
They're
gold.
white gold,
White
Mike.
gold.
Oh, white gold. Okay.
So the G in the reference indicates that it's white gold, and if it's a
G
P,
for
it's black.
gold. G for gold,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't. When the numbers are
That's so good. I got a question
close
for
to-
Archie and for Keslow. What are these lugs here? What do you call these?
3-tiered lugs.
3-tiered lugs. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See that you can see the layering there on it,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah, I see that.
it's what I love is the syringe hands. Look at those syringe hands.
Yeah, it's cool.
And if you
Now
look
you-
at the 5212, they do the same stepped lug, but they only do 2-tier. And they don't have the 3-tier.
You prefer this to a 5170? I think the 5170 is a nicer watch.
Oh, I see.
Different. Yeah.
Different. I actually, I tell you the truth, if I had a choice, I would go for a 5170 myself because I've got the previous generation world time. But realistically, that it's 5172. You've got that blue. They don't do that blue in the 5170 docs. They got some color.
Well, yeah, they do. They have the
Unless-
platinum. They have the platinum.
Unless you go P.
Unless it's platinum. That's exactly it. But they don't do it in the white gold like that. It's a
Right.
platinum.
Is that
Right.
white? is
What
that
would you
white-
rather have? A platinum 5170 or the white gold?
Oh, platinum 5170 all day. Diamond dial.
Platinum's
the baller,
yeah.
Every
best
day, all
one
day.
to
You-
have. This is one of the best. I would actually consider trading my perpetual for that. This is a fucking
you're
stunner.
joking.
No, this is. I love this piece.
What
This
about-
is incredible?
What
Except
about for a standard 5170?
No.
I like
No.
standard 5170 is weak.
We got a super chat from
I'd
Little
take
Dave.
this.
Little Dave, $10, pizza and Chinese fun, Ching Gao. You know what?
Thank you, Little Dave.
Thank you.
Chingao. Hey, let's give Terry some value here on his super chat for the Omega. We sort of briefly touched base on it, but what do we think of this as a chronograph?
I think it's beautiful. It's a little bit dated, but it's very 90s.
I think it's a little
And-
too busy.
I think that photo doesn't really do justice. Like it looks a bit washed out. It's got a little scratch, and it's not really
This is
doing.
You know what this watch makes me think of, Archie, is when you saw that guy wearing this watch, and you said, "Oh, nice Omega," and he said, "What are you wearing?" And you go, "Oh, I'm just wearing a Patek Philippe," and he goes, "Well, one day you'll be able to, if you work hard, you'll be able to get an Omega." Hey, I gotta
You-
run. Thanks for having me
betcha.
on. I
Hey,
appreciate
thanks for
you.
hopping on,
Hey,
Kessler.
man.
Kessler,
Congratulations
You
on
got a date?
the-
Have you got a date, Kessler?
Hot date. Gotta run.
It's sort of like
Okay,
a 440
there you
IM that he's got now.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
Congratulations,
Yeah, man.
Kessler.
Thank
See you,
you.
man.
Drive in good health.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Hey,
Zoom,
Archie.
zoom.
Archie, on the watch that was pictured 2 or 3 before this that had the white dial, was that what's called a sector dial?
The 5212 was
No,
it?
I don't
I
think it
didn't see a
was.
sector. I
This
don't
one?
think.
Yes.
This
Is
is
that
not a
is
sector.
that
No,
a
no,
sector?
that's the weekly calendar. Kessler had that. That's not. Well, actually, that kind of is a sector dial. Yeah, that is a sector dial. Yeah,
But I
that's
thought
kind of what
the colors are kind of graded in the light, right? So they change and
Kessler actually had this watch. It's a weekly calendar, and it also tells you which week of the year it is. I've never really. Have you ever used that? What week of the year? I didn't even know I needed to know this shit. What is the current week of the year?
No one ever
Yeah.
has asked that to. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that, ever. Maybe
someone will look at that
maybe
hand
in
and be like,
school,
"Is the watch
maybe in
broken?"
school it was a test question in school.
It's the 32nd week of 50 in 20. It's the 32nd week we're in. 32nd week.
Wow.
Huh,
That means
interesting.
we're more than halfway through. It's handy to know that because we're more than halfway through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gives you a little more perspective on the year. You know, where you're at within the year. For sure.
I've actually got some pizza in the oven. I can put some pizza in the oven actually.
You moved quickly on my avatar, didn't you?
I've already seen it a million times. I just wanted to do a drive-by with it, you know?
Drive by crushed. Drive by crush.
Hey, man, some people are into that.
There are some people who are into that. It's a small percentage of the population, but there are some.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, the bigger the better, man.
Yeah, man. What do you mean, man? Maxine.
It's more to love, man.
Tell me this. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? That Zenith looks gorgeous. What do you think of that, Doc? Come on.
I will admit that it's a nice looking watch. And didn't we look at this when we were in Vegas together? I think we did. I know we looked at the Omegas, but I thought.
And we went to Omega as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a really nice watch in person, I thought. I'm just me, I'm a vintage guy. So if I had the choice, I'd probably go for the original. I'd go for the vintage piece.
I would love
This is
to
a
own
modernized interpretation.
Yeah.
But well done. I think it's well executed.
Yes.
Any fans of Shotgun? The hillbilly tourbillon here. See, Bear's poisoned it. See, Bear has completely poisoned my watch.
It's Bear's fault.
It's
Bad
definitely-
Bear. Bad Bear.
It's always Bear's fault. You know that.
Fike Bear. Fike Bear.
Fike
As Rancher would say.
indeed.
The Rancher.
Now you're sounding like a rancher.
The Rancher. Hey,
But-
guys, do you want me to shoot off some really dry humor?
I gotta tell you guys, seriously,
do you want to
that
see my
is
Lotus engine? Sorry.
do you prefer that to the standard El Primero? What's your view? Seriously, like I honestly, if I had a choice, I like it on the bracelet, but I think I would still. I think now this is just me. Please don't get upset. Don't get angry. I love that open heart. Doc hates it. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. We've already discussed that.
You could just hear that groan, like, oh.
And he's putting me on mute, I'm sure.
Look at isn't that beautiful? To me, that is one of the most beautiful. No date. I don't like a date on a chronograph, if possible.
Well, I make the exception for the Zenith El Primero because when it came out in 1969, it had a date. So, I mean, they made one, the very last in the series, they made it without a date. It just doesn't look right.
Is
Tommy
that
talked me out of buying
horology or
it.
not? Can I ask you this, guys? Is that horology, the Zenith, or not?
Why not? I mean, look at it. Rolex thought enough about Zenith that they used their movement in the second generation Daytona.
That's right, the 4030.
That should speak volumes. That's the end of the discussion.
That's probably one of my favorite Daytonas. It's beautiful.
It's a very symmetric Daytona.
That's what I like
Prefer
about
that
the
to a
chronographs.
Panda? Would you prefer that? Would you take that over a Panda?
Who you asking me? Not me. You're not asking me.
Yeah, I'm asking. Would you take that over a Panda?
No way. I'm going 4-digit, but I'm just saying, of the modern Daytonas,
I mean over a modern Panda. Would you take that Zenith over a modern Panda?
That's a tough one because I tried on the newest one. It is nice, but I'd probably take a Zenith. Zeniths are getting quite expensive because other people realize it's a Zenith, and it's got a certain symmetry of
Zenith
the
is
dial.
very cheap itself. That's the weird thing, is that Zenith is inexpensive itself, but you know what I mean?
As a movement, yes. Yes, the Rolex movement probably, yeah, you're right. The Rolex movement is more expensive than the Zenith movement. But they don't make a Zenith anymore. So there you go. The price is going to go up. People are going to drop them. People are going to run over them with tractors. I didn't mean that, Hisham, if you're watching. But anyways, they don't make them anymore. So there's this finite amount and it's shrinking.
A finite amount and shrinking. That doesn't sound good, Doc.
No, I mean, that's Well, that's the reason the 4 digits are kind of crazy expensive. Is that they weren't popular, so they didn't have a lot of them, and then what few they had are they damaged and they come out of the market. They go for parts on occasion. I've seen some that are parted out. Very sad. I saw one that was crushed, and so not only the crystal was all cracked and everything, but even the case was somewhat damaged. What are you going to do with that? You can't really restore it.
What model was that? Sorry, Doc. What model was that we're talking about? What was crushed?
It was a 6265, which has the steel bezel, and I don't know how
did
it got
get
crushed. I don't know. I saw it on eBay, and I saw it where they were saying it was for parts.
So they had was it everything? What was missing?
It didn't look like anything was missing. It just looked like everything was damaged. The crystal was completely shattered and cracked. It was a spider crystal, if you really. The crystal was completely shot, and then it looked like the case was also somewhat damaged.
When I crashed my motorcycle in 2012, my Submariner got ripped off my wrist, so it destroyed the bracelet and the case and the crystal. I mean, it like your description of your watch. It was literally everything on it was destroyed, and my watch guy
there you go.
He gave me $3,000 for it.
Imagine somebody wearing this watch and doing something like deciding I'm going to jump on a motorcycle. If they got in an accident, the watch is basically damaged too. And then what are you going to do?
If your auto insurance might cover it, your homeowner's insurance covered my watch at that time. So
But what do you do with the watch? Because you can't really. I mean, it took me forever just to get a sweep hand. You can't source parts.
For Omega or for Rolex?
No, for the Rolex. For the Rolex from 1970, you can't source the parts. Yeah. And so what are you going to do if it's crushed in a motorcycle accident, but there's not much you can do about it?
Yeah, mine was one of the last of the
holy cow,
pre-ceramics. It was like a Z.
Oh, but that's a big red.
That is a big red, yeah.
Those are always premium. Sorry.
Fuck, it's beautiful. That is, you're a huge fan, Bateman, of the big red, aren't you?
That's right. You know it.
He's Bateman. He likes red.
I will say, the nice thing about the big red is that you notice it, because on mine, you really don't notice it until you get really close. Whereas I will admit, on a big red, you can notice it almost at a glance. It does make a difference.
Bruce Williams Air King incident?
Yes. Was that real or staged? I don't know.
No, it was real. He showed pictures and stuff. And
was it crushed or something?
Yeah, he left it on a car and drove off. And it was his friend. It wasn't his even. So, yeah.
I did that once with a laptop. I mean, sometimes you get distracted. The wife was screaming. And I got distracted here. The laptop's sitting on the roof.
Ooh.
Survived, though. Survived going 50 miles an hour and flying off.
What car was this with, Doc? The BMW?
Porsche. And a Good Samaritan saw it happen, tried to flag me down, but again, she was screaming about something stupid. And and then it wasn't until I got home, realized I didn't have it, and then the Good Samaritan called, and it was maybe midnight, something crazy.
How did she know your number?
The Good Samaritan?
Yes.
The Good Samaritan was a guy, first of all.
Did you say she?
You said she.
No, the wife was screaming. The wife was a she. She was screaming.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason I left it up there, because she's screaming nonsense about something stupid, but she's screaming at me. And I got distracted. So I left the laptop on the top of the roof. It was in a bag, but it was sitting up there, and of course she's not paying attention because they usually don't know about their environment that much. So anyway, there it is sitting up there, and then it flew off once I got to like 50 miles an hour on the expressway, and the guy called because he opened up the bag, turned on the laptop, and it came on. It was an old Dell, but it came on after all the damage. It was the case was messed up on the laptop, but it still worked. And once it came on, the screen was my name and my phone number, because it was my office. It was my office computer, so it had my name and phone number. He just called it. Simple as that.
Cool.
Talk about simple as that. I mean, if you just have several $100,000 sitting around, you can get yourself a real Paul Newman instead of this modern Daytona that Paul Newman was dead before they even made it, but somehow it's a Paul Newman. Please explain that to me.
So
this
if you look at this red minute track here, right? I guess they've sort of carried that on as well as this like matte dial here, and I guess people see a correlation and they call that the Paul Newman. That's my guess anyway.
I'd say that's a reasonable guess, but then at that point, I think the watch has a minute and hour hand on it, and I'm going to call it a Paul Newman.
How is it that back in the day these were considered the ugly ducklings? No one wanted these.
Well, I tell you the reason why is that you look at these watches, right? This is late 60s. The big race is on for an automatic chronograph.
That's part of it. The other part of it was that the Omega turned out to be more rugged, and a lot of people chose Omega Speedmaster because it was more rugged.
And the other thing is too, you got to remember, is that these watches were 37 mils. They were also no date. At the time, you've got Zenith working on their El Primero, right? Automatic. Yep. You've got Hoya with the Caliber 11, coming. So these were kind of, they were kind of, it's the whole, it's just so hilarious how what is unpopular becomes so popular. And
but you also got to look at the Speedmaster was so much more legible. Besides being a little bit larger, it was also just so much more legible. So in terms of the functional, if you really were trying to use it to, track a race or whatever it is, Speedmaster would be the winner because it's so much easier to use.
Winner, chicken dinner. That's what you want, guys. You want a winner, chicken dinner. I've got to tell you something. Doc, did you ever know anyone in real life who wore a plastic Daytona, a 4-digit Daytona?
No, I've never seen anybody else wearing one. Ever, never, okay. Ever, never. I did have somebody, I got in a conversation because somebody had, they had a really nice modern Daytona, ceramic Daytona, and they saw me wearing my watch, but they didn't know what it was. And the guy wasn't super into watches, but I complimented him on his Daytona. And then he says, "What are you wearing?" And I says, I'm wearing an older version. I'm wearing an old Daytona. So then he wanted to see. Then he wanted to see it, and then it was like, wow, I've never seen this before, and all that. I didn't even tell him that mine would be more expensive than his. Of
course not.
That wasn't worth bringing up. But let's.
No, you don't want to brag. You don't want to brag. You don't want to brag.
Well, this was getting on a plane. He was in first class, and I was trying to get business. So, and he was dressed very nicely, relaxed but nice. Like he was wearing a sport coat, slacks. I think he even had an ascot looking thing on.
Fucking hell, an ascot? You know what an ascot is, Bateman?
No.
What? You don't know what an ascot is? No way. You know what it is. You
Yes.
just don't know it by name.
They don't have that in New Zealand. You know, dressing up is wearing Ugg boots.
It could be true in New Zealand.
Oh, I've seen these things. Yeah.
Of course you've seen them, but you just never thought of them as what are they called and all that.
I didn't
It's
know
not-
what. I must confess, I didn't know what they were called either.
Maybe you should pull it up and put it on the screen for everybody else. to
Let's
see
not.
What the
Let's
hell are
not.
we talking about? But there's nothing wrong with his. Actually, looked pretty decent. It wasn't like he was trying to. It didn't look like he was trying to be pompous. It looked like it was just part of his outfit.
Doc, with you have in the 4 digits, you have a gold one
Yes, I do.
on a bracelet or on a strap.
On a bracelet. And the bracelet I would love to replace, but I can't. I mean, I can't find it. Because it's on the bracelet, but I didn't realize it until I'd actually bought it. And first of all, I would have bought it anyway, because I got it for under 100. My watchmaker just did everything. And it's not a perfect watch either. But from what I can tell, a gold 4 digits should have polished center links, from what I can tell. And this one, it's on a gold bracelet, but it's all brushed. There's no polished center links on it. I don't know if it was an option. It's hard to know. I just know that I've seen the photographs and I want a polished center link bracelet.
I thought they were brushed, weren't they? Hang on.
I know that, well, the steel, of course, was brushed.
Oh, so which Daytonas are we talking about here?
If it's a gold Daytona,
Which
4
like
digit.
which 4 digit?
let's say 6265, and it's in gold,
6265.
then does that have polished center links? And I think it does, but I can't find anything in writing that tells you,
I'm sure, like back then, most of them, if not all, were brushed. Let's quickly find out and have a look.
I don't know, but I will say, when I see
I mean,
photographs
look at
of
this.
them with polished center links, that does look brushed, doesn't it?
That's brushed. They've got that sort of radial brushing.
Well, wait a minute. What about at the top? The top ones look
Yeah,
polished.
Doc,
No,
know,
those are
these use a 19 mil bracelet. You could possibly try and get yourself a
It's brushed, Doc.
6694 in solid gold or something like that uses the 19 mil bracelet, Doc.
Oh, you mean buy the watch and then swap the
Yeah.
bracelet and then sell
Well,
it?
I wouldn't. I'd keep both and just sell it as a head later.
I could sell it on a strap. I could sell it on a Rolex strap. What was the model number you're thinking again? I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, 6694. That's also if you want a steel bracelet for the other ones. Just look up 6694s.
Well, you
So
know
they're-
what? I've had no
Yeah.
problem sourcing steel bracelets for my Daytonas, because some of my Daytonas came with Jubilee bracelets, but I sourced
These
oyster
Bateman,
bracelets
these were
off
the
of
cheapest.
eBay.
These were the cheapest Rolex in the 80s. Okay, these 6694.
That's
They
right.
were the number one seller in Singapore, Hong Kong, because they were 34
Small.
mils.
Yeah.
Okay, and they were also they've got a date, but they were actually manual wind, Bateman. They're not automatic.
This is a
Oh.
wonderful idea, Archie Luxury, because they're relatively inexpensive.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
In gold, even in gold.
Yes, they're relatively inexpensive, and you can take the bracelet off it and sell. The head is still worth a lot of money.
Wow. I'm going to do some shopping tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do some cruising.
I'm going to be cruising. And yeah, I'm not going to get crushed either. No.
But I would still keep. Yeah, I would
Doesn't
still. Sorry.
Marcelo have that 6694 or whatever?
Marcelo?
No, I don't think he does. He's
Yeah,
got
I
a
don't-
date.
Oh, okay. Something old.
Marcelo has some sick watches, man. He's got a lot of cool stuff.
Makes you wonder what he had to do. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Never mind.
His wife's family owns half of Ginza.
I was going to say he might have connections
Yeah,
with.
good luck to him. He's
With what?
I'm
luck
not
to
going to
him.
say.
Come on, Doc. Don't be.
All right. What if he has Mossad connections and they can get him every watch he ever wants? What if he does?
Mossad is
What
in
if he
the
does?
business of pagers, not
Oh,
watches.
super chat.
Oh, nice.
Super
Would they
chat,
be able to get you a
Mr.
watch?
GMT, $20. Arch, thanks for the kind words the other day. So my favorite chrono is my first chrono Monaco, Steve McQueen, which is still in my collection.
Yes.
That's a beautiful watch.
That is
Which
nice.
one?
I'm
This blue one,
still
or-
angry. I'm still angry that I didn't get the Archie Luxury Steve McQueen.
Oh,
No, isn't
Monaco.
the caliber 11 has the crown on the other side?
True. This
Wait,
is
wait,
not
he
an
means-
11.
true. Yeah.
The tag one, or just the Hoyer?
I'm not 100% sure. I
the
just know
tag
the
re-
original. The
The
original.
original and the tag reissue both have it
Yeah,
that way.
like this one is more
Yeah.
closer to the Steve
And
McQueen.
actually, to be fair, I think this is a little bit nicer than the original. If you look at the dial and
it's
compare them.
actually 1 mil bigger. It's 39. These are actually wear very big. They wear
Yeah.
really.
And it's flat. It
I
is
like it.
flat. It does not curve on the wrist because it's flat.
They've got a beautiful retro box they come with. They are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
They've gone up considerably in price.
My friend bought one, so it's very impressive.
Because it used to be you could get one of these for $3. Now they're $6.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
Tag Heuer one was Breaking Bad. You probably know that.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the caliber 12, which doesn't have.
Yeah.
You want the
Yeah.
caliber 11, guys. That's the better one.
The caliber 12, you can still get that for around 3 or 4.
I love that strap, the perforated strap on it as well. It's beautiful.
They very exclusively showed it up on that in the Breaking Bad TV series when he was doing his sort of prison hit job, wasn't he?
Yeah, where he left
Yeah.
it on the phone box, right?
They went real close up and they showed the dial. They showed all sorts. It was cool.
You
Product
think that
placement.
was product placement? Exactly. You think
Yeah,
so?
definitely, definitely.
You know that
I love this.
that show, they didn't get a lot of money originally, and once it turned into a hit, it became a different deal. But for the first few seasons, they had no idea, and they weren't getting a lot of money, so they probably did do
That's
product
right.
placement.
I mean, Breaking Bad was a masterpiece, man. Like you sort of just knew the TV series was a masterpiece when they sort of showed that sort of first scene with the missing piece of the plate. You know, it was an absolute banger.
But it got turned down by all the major players, HBO. Certainly, they weren't going to do it on any of the ABC, NBC, CBS kind of stuff. But even HBO turned it down, and it ends up on, I forget what network. Sort of like a
Netflix.
sleep. No, it wasn't on Netflix.
No.
Netflix turned it down.
No,
It
but
ended up on a sleepy network that
AMC
normally
or
did.
Showtime.
Yeah, AMC. And normally the AMC would be like doing, I guess things like what is the QLC or whatever when they're selling stuff at the different stores and stuff. So it was a nice big hit for AMC. I think their first show.
That
Very
is-
kind
but-
super chat from Mr. GMT. Very
Very
kind.
kind.
Yes.
Coming.
This watch is on my
You almost-
on my list.
If you have the watch, does that mean now you have to go buy the jacket?
Actually, speaking of that, Timely has the jacket.
Just
Wait
get
a
a
minute.
Ferrari jacket, man.
Does he also have the watch?
He had the watch, but he had to sell it for personal reasons.
Ah, he sold it, and he has the Rolex
But
now.
let's hope by the time he gets the watch back, he can still fit in the jacket. It's the irony of life.
Are you saying Timely's gaining weight?
We all gain weight, Doc.
I guess almost all.
Unless
People
we're
get
vegetarian.
people get mad at me because they'll see me after 20 years and they'll say, "God damn, you look thinner than before." I don't know. I'm roughly the same. I might be 5 pounds less.
I've been working on it hard. I'm down. I think I'm at 28 pounds lost at this point. Maybe 29.
Oh, good. Maybe your diabetes will clear up after you lose some weight.
Oh,
like that.
I'm 99% off insulin completely.
There you go.
That's good, man. Keep going.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job.
I've totally flip flopped my diet. I keep up the same amount of exercise I always do with walking my dog every day, and the pounds have just been falling off.
Did you change the timing also, like doing intermittent fasting or anything like that?
Not really. One of the medications I take renders me hungerless, and so
What medication is
Please
that?
don't say Ozempic.
no, it's called metformin, and it's a standard diabetes drug that they give to you. Like when you're pre-diabetic, they'll start you out on metformin, and then if you're out of control and your blood sugar is over like 250, 300, and never below that, then they put you on insulin. But the metformin affects different people different ways. In my case, I lost my appetite completely. Like I eat because it's time to eat, and I know I have to shove something down my throat or it won't be healthy.
Well, you should try to eat earlier in the day and instead of eating later in the day if you can. Like avoid eating after 6 o'clock and you'll lose even more weight. 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, really, Doc? No, but-
What's that?
They
I
say
said
taking
I
up
didn't know
smoking
that.
helps you lose weight too, Doc. Is that a good idea?
What's that?
Taking up smoking.
Nah, it's not a good thing.
I would say that I mean, yeah, it is true that some people, when they're smokers, they don't weigh as much because the food doesn't taste as good. And then when they quit smoking, they can taste the food and it tastes so much better they gain weight. But obviously, it's much healthier. It's much healthier to be overweight than to be a smoker. I mean, it's just much healthier. So,
Thank you, Doc.
you betcha. You're much better off avoiding that. Now, of course, if you can switch to vaping for those who smoke, so much healthier. I'm pretty proud of myself. I got Tanzil onto the vape. I got Gin Tingler onto the vape. I got the Rancher onto the vape, and then eventually he doesn't smoke at all.
Jeez, are we really going to have the flavored juice talk?
You're a smoker, are you?
No, I do neither. I do none of that shit.
Good. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah.
Flavored juice. We got the flavored juice talk.
Flavored juice. Now,
The vape
what is that
juice.
trying to look like there, Vapeman? What do you think that's trying to look like? What do you think it's trying to
Like
look
a-
like?
Platinum Daytona, maybe?
It's kind of trying to
Looks
look
like,
to me like it's trying to look a
See-
little Daytona-ish to me, a little vintage Daytona-ish to me.
But
No,
you've
but-
obviously got the Grand Seiko polishing. You've got the date at 430, very Seiko-esque. It's titanium.
Looks like the cop from Terminator 2, T1000.
The T1000.
T1000, well, you know, the cop, not the 800 is Schwarzenegger.
I get confused about which
That's
movie is
right.
which, but is that the one? Get to the chopper!
No, that's Predator. It's
The
Predator.
T1000 did not speak, it only impersonated.
Yeah. No, he said.
No, it did
"Have you
speak,
seen
but I
this
mean-
movie?"
Yeah.
Which movie did he say? Ow, 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 ow. Which one was that one?
Total Recall? I don't know. He said it in many.
I love Total Recall. That's the movie we were trying to think about the other day. Total Recall.
Yeah,
Jeez,
they
I've
all
got
the
it.
three people.
I've got to sit down and watch them all over again.
Yeah.
I think the first one was better than the second one.
All I can
Terminator?
think though, when I watch all of his movies like that, all I can think about is The Maid. Really?
The
Really?
first two are the greatest, and I'm going to pretend the rest of them just don't exist. You know.
Wait, what?
But maybe she was nice, Doc. She wasn't screaming like a banshee. Let's be honest, Doc. If you're going to start casting judgments, you've had some very poor choices you've selected yourself.
I have.
Maybe it's the ones who you least expect are actually the nicest.
She could have been very much a sweetheart. You are correct.
You know, because let's
Senator.
face it, Doc. You went for a doll that turned out to be the same
Screaming.
as the doll in that horror movie, Chucky. You know.
I used to think she's gorgeous. What's her name? Tilly from Chucky? Jennifer Tilly? Oh my God. When she was on, if you go back and from when this is from, I didn't notice her back then, but I notice her now. If you look at some of the old reruns and even on YouTube from Hill Street Blues, oh my God. When she was on Hill Street Blues, God,
that
damn.
was a good show. Hill Street Blue. Where was that shot? Well, that was Chicago, wasn't it?
I don't even know. But if you pull up Jennifer Tilly, Hill Street Blues, let's do it. Let's do it now, Bateman. Let's do it now.
She has that.
Jennifer
wonderful
Tilly, Hill Street Blues.
She has that wonderful mousy voice.
That was fake.
Was it?
Yeah, because she went on Johnny Carson and she was demonstrating her talents and doing different voices. And I'm pretty sure that's her fake voice. But she, of course, said she was impersonating a normal voice and then went back to the mousy voice, this high pitched voice.
What do we think of this chronograph here?
You like it a lot, I know.
I do like
that
it.
is absolutely beautiful, Chrono. It's not just it's absolutely beautiful.
Would you prefer this one or would you prefer the Panda Speedmaster, which was Japan only?
I think I prefer this one.
Yeah.
Because I like the bracelet. I like this bracelet it comes with too, with the tapering. I've actually really grown to love that tapering on the bracelet.
That should never hold you back. If you like
They
the
don't show
dial,
it in the photos, but yeah, it's the sapphire sandwich, and I love being able to see the movement as well. It's fantastic.
that should never hold you back. You can always swap the dial if you really like the Panda dial.
The style's perfect, you know. You got the stepped subdials. It's great.
Depends on what you like. Depends on what you
Yeah.
like, because I think that the Panda Speedmaster, and I saw one when I was in Japan, but I think it's a nice looking watch. You know, if you politely approach someone in Japan about their watch, they love it.
Yeah. Sure they will.
Oh, is that right?
When I was staying at the hotel, the guy working the desk, he was moving quickly, because in Japan they don't lollygag, they move quickly. And anyway,
I like these terms. Lollygag. I never fucking heard of this, Bateman. You heard of lollygag?
No, I mean it rings a bell.
No?
Yeah, no, that's a common term in America.
No,
Yeah,
I've heard. I forget what it means.
Kirk, show your face, Kirk, before we let you on there.
Very suspect. But a lot of people keep changing their name. But anyway, I had to ask him, because he just wouldn't move slowly enough. I had to ask him, what kind of watch is that? And he just got all excited. And it's an Omega. It was an Omega. It wasn't the best Speedmaster, it turns out, but it was a blue dial Speedmaster. And it had the 7750 layout. And it was nice looking, though. I'll admit it was nice looking. That's why I asked. But from that point forward, with my stay, he couldn't stop asking me if I needed this or if I needed that. Is there anything else, sir? Anything else? Anything else? I mean, I became VIP. What's that?
What were you wearing?
What was I wearing? I think I chickened out wearing anything like a Daytona. That's just too much to go traveling to Japan. But I think I was wearing a Submariner. I think that's what I wore to Japan.
Submariner's a good choice. 16-610. That's
I thought it was a reasonable choice.
What this? Do you really want the 16-610 back again?
Yes.
Wouldn't you go for a 14060 because you've already got the date ceramic? Wouldn't it be nice to have the no?
No, it's I need the.
He likes pre-ceramic, so leave him alone.
No, the 14060 is pre-ceramic, just no date.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you prefer pre-ceramic, in my opinion, that's great.
Oh, so I want the 16610, which is pre-ceramic with a date. It's the.
So you'll go either way.
No, I want a date. I decided I want to watch with a date.
No, but I mean, you'll go either way, ceramic or pre-ceramic. You don't care.
No, ceramic is not. I don't like.
He owns a ceramic because it was gifted to him.
Yes, but nothing that.
I just
Beautiful watch. It's still a beautiful watch.
It's a beautiful watch, but it's interesting if you like a watch that changes as you own it. The ceramic isn't going to change much. I just don't. It's very stagnant. I can't. I don't own any yet, but I can't imagine loving it as much as I would a watch that changes with time. As it becomes your watch, it changes. I mean, isn't that poetic?
Tell me this, Doc. This modern Daytona. No, actually, this is the previous one because it doesn't have on the bezel. Yeah, it's now got the steel around it.
Doesn't have any metal.
They made a few changes. They made the lug symmetric. They changed the hour markers. Yeah, they've got the steel ring around the outside of the bezel. They slimmed the subdials.
And that's actually quite noticeable. The difference in the subdials is actually quite noticeable.
Could you go for this disc?
What, the Daytona?
The Panda? Would you wear a Panda?
The Zenith and then the Zenith.
There you go. Now we're talking. Get the Zenith. Now we're talking.
He's a true enthusiast. You're not a hype. See, Dis, you probably like some of the Breguets I got. What do you think, Dis?
I like the one, the classic, the white dial classic with the.
Oh, you love the white dial
that
classic.
one. I like that one too.
What's the name? I don't know the name of the model, but it's the
7147. That's a beautiful watch.
I think it's like when I think Breguet, this is the type of watch I think about. You know, this is what I see with the hands and everything.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be flashy and show all kinds of complications. It just, it's quiet, hot horology or whatever you want to call it. It's classy, right?
I love Breguet Dis,
Of course, you should.
I don't understand why you get so much hate on this channel for trying to introduce, the people just follow the sheep. You know what I mean, Dis?
I think because you just talk about it so much, these people get tired of it.
It's a tough crowd.
I think it's also the fact that you have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had one, it probably wouldn't be as big a deal.
Bring him on. We got a new.
Bring him on.
First time caller. Bring him on. Hello.
What's going on?
How are you, Kirk?
Hi, I'm doing great. I just saw the link. I thought I'd check it out.
Hey,
Whereabouts are you, Kirk? What country? Tell us.
I'm an American, but I'm currently in Shanghai. I live and work here.
Wow. What do you do? What industry?
I'm an English teacher.
Good on you. Wow. Shanghai. Amazing city.
Are you going to do a soul reading? Soul reading?
Check out my hat.
MT85, $5. you have a gold watch on a COVID shitter strap for fike's sake.
Brutal.
Yes.
Ouch.
Ouch. I love it on that strap there because it's just so usable. I love it. That's what I love about it. It's just so usable. I love it.
Great. You've got a fan in Ross
Um,
Rachel Brady, Kirk. He says,
Kirk, good to meet you, Ross Rachel Brady. So, Kirk, are you a watch person yourself? Tell us about yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm on a VPN because I'm in China, so this kind of stuff is particularly blocked. So if I cut out suddenly, I'm sorry about that. Also, I guess my phone's not very loud. I can barely hear you. I'm trying. But I'm a relatively new watch person. I got into watches a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And I've got a pretty small collection, but I'm wearing my favorite piece right now. It's my
Yes.
two-tone Zenith Chronomaster Sport.
Ooh.
Zenith.
And I love this thing.
Zenith. Who got you
Yeah.
that? Did your Chinese wife buy that for you?
No, I bought it myself. English teachers in China make a lot more than teachers back home in my country. So I was able to buy this for myself as, oh, nice, Zenith. No, I got this for
Yes.
myself as my 40th birthday gift just last year. Or earlier this year.
Good. Good
Give it the
on
sniff and the
you.
kiss.
Good on you. I love Zenith. Zenith is kind of it's
Yeah, Zenith's awesome.
horology. You're
This is
married. in
before the
China? You have a
gunshot.
Chinese
Yeah.
wife.
Yep,
You
I
have
got a Chinese
children?
wife, 2 kids. I bought a house in Shanghai, doing the whole thing. Have 2 cars here.
Are
China's
Americans
amazing.
allowed?
I really love China. You know, I tell you honestly, I go to Shenzhen quite a lot. I love China.
Are Americans allowed to own property in China, or is it all in her name?
It's difficult to do it. It is possible, but technically, yes, the property is in her name. However, the divorce laws, I'm not actually worried about this. I don't think I'm going to divorce my wife, but technically, theoretically, if something were to go down, I think there is precedent. Foreigners do get equal rights in terms of property in cases of divorces. And
Well,
we've
they
been
just changed the
married
law
for
there.
8 years, so I would probably still be entitled to half the value of the property.
They just changed the law
Emptying
there.
85 $2, so she's fixed right, cause 2 kids max. Actually, they want you to have many children now. The incentive is to have more and more and more.
Yep.
No,
They overdid
is that
it.
wrong?
The incentive is to have more, but we got 2. We're done because we have to send them to private school. I don't want my kids to go to the local Chinese school because I want them to have bilingual education, and I don't want to pay more than 2 tuitions. I'm done with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good on you, Kirk. Good on you. Do you love it in China? You're living the dream.
I do. I absolutely love it. I can't. I've been here for 10 years. When I came here, I thought I'd just try it for a year or 2, but it's awesome. I can't complain. I started in Shenzhen. My first year was in Shenzhen. Also love that city. And second year came to Shanghai. Even better.
I stay near Lohu Station. Lohu Station. Around
I
the
know that
main
one.
station.
Yeah,
Yeah. I got a friend.
it's a good
on the
area. Lots of stuff to do there.
road. Helping Road, that main road there. Helping Road. Lohu Village. Got wonderful food there. Fuck.
Mhm.
Very hot now. What's the temperature like in Shanghai?
Shanghai today. Oh my gosh! Hang on. If I hit the home screen, it's got to be in the 30s. I'm afraid to hit the home screen button. I don't know what this app will do, but I think it's around 33, 34 today, Celsius.
It's hot. It's very hot at the moment.
Pretty hot. Yeah.
What's in next month? What's next month like? It cools down a little bit next month, or still hot?
It's going to be pretty warm for at least another month, maybe 2 months, and then it'll cool down a bit, and then it gets nice for a few months.
Yes.
And winters are not that bad. It rarely drops below 0 Celsius.
Yes. Well, you're living the dream. How many watches do you have there, Kirk? Just the one. That's your one expensive watch.
I have the two big boy watches. I've got this one and also a Grand Seiko. It's a spring drive chronograph. If you want to look it up, I think it's the SBGC 249. I think I used to know that by heart. SBGC 249. I love that thing too. So I have other watches, but I just like wearing these two. So I alternate between the two. Yeah, that's it with the blue dial.
I fucking love it.
Oh,
I
like
love it. 42 mil. What size is this?
I think so. I think it might be a little bigger than
45.
45.
42.
And it's
But that sounds
titanium. I love it. I love
Okay.
the blue. I love the blue effect there. Like it sort of fades in and fades out.
A GMT chronograph. Does it have the like a jumping hour hand
yeah.
for the GMT or?
It does. Yeah.
Wow, that's
you
cool.
can jump the hour, move the date pretty easily that way too.
Tell me this. You are
No.
your big boy watches is a Grand Seiko chronograph and also the Zenith two-tone. You sound like a
Yes.
real watch aficionado. You're not a hype, baby. Not hype. This is really real enthusiast. Is that correct?
I guess I'm trying to be. However, I'm going to go a little bit more mainstream. I'm going to try and get my wife to let me buy the Rolex Bluesy this weekend.
Which one?
The two-tone one. I think it's 126613 LB. And so it's the newest or the one that came out, I guess, in 2020 or 2021.
Beautiful watch. It's a lot of money. It's not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Would you consider the previous generation with the gold text on the dial?
I know it's just a tiny difference, but the wider lugs, it looks slightly less attractive to me. And also, I want to be the only owner of the watch, so I prefer to buy it from the Rolex boutique itself.
Well, do they have them in stock?
I don't know. I'm going to find out. I saw another YouTuber called the Dubai Expat, and just 2 months ago, he toured this city and he went to like 3 different Rolex shops, and 2 of them had it in stock. So I'm hopeful.
What's happening in the economy
I didn't
in
actually
China?
check yet,
Very
so I'm going to
tough.
see if the wife is going to let me go to the stores.
What's happening to the economy? Is it very tough there, or is it good?
It's not as bad as what's portrayed on YouTube. Well, everything you hear on YouTube is absolute doom and gloom. Everything's going to shit. It's not great, but it's not that bad. I mean, rush hour traffic is still heavy. Most people still have a job, so it's down a bit, but it's not that bad. And in my industry, like my company is doing better than ever. I just opened this new campus, which is mine. And that's part of why I want to celebrate, with a new watch, opening this new location. And it's that plus the new house that we bought, and we just moved in a few weeks ago. So that's the reason for wanting to get the Bluesy this weekend.
Fair enough.
But
You're
I'm making money, and my Oh, and you know what? I apologize. I actually have a class in 20 minutes, and some of my students are starting to come now, so I'm going to need to hop off pretty soon.
Hey, no
But
worries.
this is so cool. I had
Thank
no
you
idea
so
what
much.
this was. I saw the link in the chat, and I was like, oh, what's this? And then this is cool. I got to be a part of it. I had no idea.
Thanks for hopping on. Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
MT85,
All right.
$2. Okay, Kirk, thank you so much. Kirk, thank you so much for coming on, man. We love you. And all I can say to you, Kirk, is wear it in good health. What a nice guy. You know why he's a nice guy? Because he's a fucking Zenith man. He's not a nasty Rolex man. This
just
is
remember-
a Zenith. I've never met a Zenith man who's an asshole.
Just remember, he's on 6 days a week, so you can join in anytime.
That's
I
right.
I will. I will. Now that
These
I know what this
beautiful.
is, I'll when I get here early in the morning, I'll come back. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. This was super cool.
Hey, take care, man.
Thank you. And
Very
good
cool.
luck
All
on
right.
the Bluesy. Good luck on the Bluesy.
Excellent choice,
Good luck.
Bluesy. You'll be a Bluesy brother
Ooh.
with us.
All right,
Bluesy,
that's
man.
awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right, take care.
You know, guys, I
Pretty cool.
I got to tell you this, I effectively swapped my Bluesy for this Breguet, the white dial, Do you think that was a mistake, Dis? What did you think?
Ouch.
You swapped what? The bluesy?
No, well, what happened was I
Has
had
a
the
hard time
bluesy,
believing it.
and then I fell in love with the white dial, but I then ran into financial problems, and I ended up selling the bluesy because it's an easy sell. You know what I
When
mean?
you say why that, you mean the Explorer too?
No, I mean this one here, Dis.
What is the Brigade?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Archie.
No,
I fell
would
in
take-
love with that. Okay.
No, I wouldn't take it over a bluesy, but I don't like dress watches. So.
Yeah.
You have
Even if
Super
you
Gate,
did like a
don't need
dress
Super
watch
Gate.
disc, you wouldn't do it, would you? You wouldn't do it.
No, I'm not a dress watch man.
Super chat MT85, $5. He will be a Rolex arsehole. Man! When his wife lets him use his balls and buy a Rolex.
I thought that was interesting. If my wife lets me buy it, I will get a bluesy. I will get a. If
He's
my
such
wife
a nice
lets me.
guy. You must admit, he's such an. I've never met. I got to tell you this: Grand Seiko and a Zenith. A little bit of me wishes he doesn't get the Rolex because he's going to turn into an asshole.
No, he won't.
No,
In
because his favorite watches are going to be the Zenith and the Seiko.
I was kind of hoping he could keep the theme. He only buys chronograph based watches. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, I think a bluesy fits in nicely with what he has.
Yeah, he's got the two-tone Zenith Daytona. Oh, sorry,
'Cause
Zenith
it's got-
chronograph.
Yeah, the fact that the other chronograph is a two-tone, little bit of a difference. Obviously, I wouldn't have gone that way, but it looks nice.
It's this camera.
You taking dick pics, aren't you?
Actually, I'm just taking some.
Are you doing a little Ross Rachel? Ross Rachel?
I just got some of my watches on the table, and what I was doing was just taking some just trying to get artistic sort of shots. See?
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Composition. You need composition.
you like to cut down the exposure just a tiny bit.
Oh, you think so?
He
Just-
likes to
just
be
a tiny bit,
overexposed
yeah.
if possible.
We got the same camera, Archie, but mine's the black and the grey.
Oh, you've got one of these.
Yeah, I've got the ZFC. That's what I use in my photos.
And I've got the macro lens as well.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't got that. I've only just got the 16-50mm kit lens.
How
I
many
might get a
tripods
new
do you
lens.
have?
Lens, actually, that's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I want to get a better lens for it, honestly.
I've also got the 2.8. You know the 2.8 30 mil lens.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind getting a macro lens for mine.
Because I love macro shots. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the best for watch photography, isn't it?
Oh, I just love it, man. That's I'll be honest with you. I haven't taken photos in a long time. I'm thinking, why not, man? This is such a beautiful. I actually had DSLR, but after the robbery, I decided, you know what? I don't need full frame. Do you really need full frame? Because the problem with full frame is they're so heavy. And for me, a crop sensor, these are a bargain, really. I've got the yellow, the mustard yellow. Do you like the mustard yellow?
It's funky, yeah.
What you went for? See that was the. I just said, what's the one you can give me the best deal on?
Yeah, that's the problem. I guess most people go for the black and the grey,
You got
right?
the yellow. You've got the
Yellow Jazz.
yellow Honda Jazz.
That's right.
man.
I was waiting for that quip. I was waiting for it.
Oh, I love the retro. That's one of the reasons I bought it. In some ways, I wish I would have gone Fuji. I think.
Yeah, look, I don't actually know much about photography. This is my first camera, and it's a mirrorless. That's all I really know. I point and shoot.
They're a great camera. They're a great. I think they're beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. For what I want to do, it's very cool camera. Guys, there's some beautiful watches being displayed. Can I show you what I'm looking at? Okay, you wanted to see what I'm actually playing with. full screen. So this is what
Full
I'm actually when I'm
screen.
looking down. I've set my watches up. See,
What have we got? We got the nice polar there.
Oh,
Yes.
we got the Breguet
The
chronograph,
Breguet, yep. The Zenith.
We've got the Traditional. I love winding that fucker. My Explorer 2.
Careful not to dox anyone's address with the postcards.
There's no postcards here, Dis.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, the Speedy.
I got
Yes.
some pens here. I play with pens. I've also
Oh.
got my waxes. I play with the waxing.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Archie, do you shave on a daily basis? Do you shave with a
yes, I do, Dis.
classic shaving? Yeah, but you have like a, like a
Jesus.
yeah, that's.
I remember the old vintage videos when you'd put the camera in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of.
That's expensive. That's expensive teeth. I spent a lot of money keeping my teeth, Dis.
Yeah, it's.
I got inks. See, the inks are there.
Yeah.
I occasionally have a cigarette. There's a menthol cigarette there.
Yeah, I remember you smoked on the stream, and I was, what the fuck? I didn't know you smoked.
Not only occasionally.
Okay, yeah.
There's the
You were-
pad. I love that watch. Look at that. That is just. The lighting's terrible. It brings up every fucking scratch,
Yeah.
Screenshot for later. Thanks, Ross, Rachel. Look at that. That is. Don't you think that's just the most beautiful movement you've ever seen? Look at that. Just.
Yeah, I can't deny it. It looks good.
It's fantastic, Archie.
Yeah.
What's the camera you use? Is this just like a webcam, is it?
Oh, just 1 minute. I got to pick up something. 1 minute.
No worries.
The food's arrived?
So what do we think about the Panda Daytona? Specifically this one on the screen here.
Different.
Is this the new one they bumped to 40 millimeters?
This is the previous generation.
Okay. Well, I like the ceramic bezel look.
Yeah. Nick Miller is not a fan. The word Chronograph ruins it. Yeah, I don't know why they went with that. I guess they really wanted it to be the first in space, something like that.
Today at my jeweler, there was a solid gold, I think it was late 80s Daytona for 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
We were just pulling
at his
those up,
prices.
yeah.
And he had a Yachtmaster, 1989 Yachtmaster for 8,900 as well. I thought that was a very reasonable price. It was crisp. Both were box and papers.
Could have been you, Mikey. That could have been you.
I love the Yachtmaster.
Yeah.
This. You know what?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man, sometimes, look, I like to buy and, I add variety. I'll sell stuff off, buy something else. It's just for the show. You know what I mean, Dis?
Yeah, of course.
For the show. But I must tell you, Dis, seriously, my favorite chronograph, this is one that I've used. I like when I'm cooking, right? This is the most useful chronograph I've ever had. Okay, because I'll tell you why. Because the bezel, it's bidirectional, right?
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. Both ways it goes. And what it does is, it's also a flyback chronograph. So if I use the bezel for things I put in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm timing the steak on the barbecue or something like that, I just use the chronograph. It's got the way it records the minutes is by that center second. So that's why it looks like a double split, but that's actually it's a center second. That's how it records the minutes. And to be totally honest with you, that is the most useful watch for cooking. I love my Zenith, right? But it's not a column. It's not a it's a column wheel, but it's not flyback. It's not flyback. So we got a super chat. Navi RB0120 is the most beautiful Breitling chrono. Bring it up. Let's have a look.
This is the Navitimer, right? Rose gold. It's beautiful.
Archie, do you cook on a daily basis?
Sometimes it depends. No, I don't. But I do like cooking.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
nice.
beautiful.
This is amazing.
It's 43 mils.
It's gold.
Looks great on the
Price isn't that high.
Rose gold, right?
This is a winner all the way around.
I saw someone wearing one of these at happy hour. It's actually much nicer in person than in the photograph.
Yeah,
Isn't that a nice two-piece? Look at that. Isn't that a nice two-piece?
It's beautiful, Archie.
Sorry. Okay, you're saying, yep, let's have a look. That is gorgeous. 12,000.
It's beautiful. That's
using D01. What do they retail for? They're big money retail, aren't they?
I'm not actually sure. I've never really looked at the retail of one of these. What do we think?
I thought retail was at least 20. I mean, the stainless retail is 8 or 9.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Second hand, they're a good buy. You know what I mean?
But it really looks nice. It really looks nice in person.
I could see you wearing one of these, Dis.
Me? Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah. It's a little bit too big.
Yeah.
I mean, the strap's going to help it wear smaller, right?
It's still.
The only problem is, you know, I think when they did the solid gold bracelet version, I think the gold was the bracelet was only gold plated. Do you remember that, Doc? You're an expert on Breitlings.
This is a Team Mosso photo. Look at this.
I'm not really an expert on Breitling. I just
Hi,
appreciate Breitling for its history, and I appreciate my Type 20 Breitling. I still think it's it's more original than the Breguet.
Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com.
But
Team Mosso, yes.
Logging
We got
up.
Mac Lobster, $2, AC3. How does the Type 21 work with dumplings? Well, dumplings, it's basically you're cooking them, steaming them for 12 minutes. So I just use the flyback, baby, flyback.
That's the way.
I like how the Navitimer, the Rehot, angles down, and the dial is kind of has depth to it. You know, compared to it, it's not flat.
It's like a Super Bowl arena, yeah.
Yeah, the Rehot's angled in, and then the dial is below that. It's always been that way. I've always liked that about the Navitimer.
That's right.
I think they did that
the
because it's a
Navitimer.
slide rule.
I got to tell you something. It looks with one thing about Navitimers is if you get a steel one, I think you got to get it on the bracelet. That bracelet is it's polished. I know it's so. Oh, I fucking loved. I had an old Navitimer dial configuration is 9 and 12 with the date at 3. It's same bracelet like this. It's fucking. It felt incredible. I loved it. I really, really did love my Breitling.
I've come close to pulling the trigger on one of these. It's the bear version. I just can't decide between the 41. I'm sorry. Yeah, 41 and 43. I need to go.
I think I would like the 41. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 41 is $2,000 more.
You
At
like
least
the aerospace?
what I've been able to price.
You like the aerospace, not the emergency. That's the aerospace.
Do you like the Cosmonaut? Anyone like the Cosmonaut? 24-hour time.
Not sure I know it.
So the Cosmonaut, the hour goes around once every 24 hours. So it's a 24-hour dial.
Ah.
Yeah, a little bit too busy for me, but I appreciate it.
Reminds me of the Airman.
Watch it on the NATO.
It's very busy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's busy.
I mean, a Breitling's meant to be busy, I feel like, but maybe this is a tad too busy. Like,
well, Navitimers are busy. Yeah.
The logo is kind of stuffed in there, you know?
I must admit, guys, what do you reckon the best boutiques are? I reckon Breitling has the best. Breitling and IWC have the best fucking boutiques.
I haven't been too much. So.
Yeah, can't say.
I've been to Omega boutiques. They're pretty cool.
Breitling is like in Singapore. Breitling is like a men's cave. A men's cave. With,
that's right. It has the pillowy couches and the pillowy love
the old
seats.
leather, you know, the aged faux patina leather, and it's incredible stuff, guys.
You sit down and you just sink into it. Like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to get up. Yeah.
I really like this. This is a 43.
Love it. I love how all the Navitimers have that like dive in dial, like I was describing. It's kind of unique just to the Navitimer. I don't know of any other dial that's like got the angular, changes on the dial.
I don't know if they call it this, but I'd say it's concave, and you can get it in white.
That's right.
That is if you like white dial.
Gonna have a white dial.
Crema white.
I love it, guys.
This is the king of the white dials, isn't it? Would it be stupid to buy this on a loan?
Well,
that's now Bateman, slow down.
Loaded question. Loaded question.
Bateman.
If you love it,
who said I'm doing it? Who said I'm doing it? I'm just
if
saying.
you love
I'm just
it,
asking.
If you love it,
no, it's never silly. It's never silly to buy things that make you happy.
Right. If you love it, it's going to make you happy. You say, okay.
It's going to open doorways, right? This could be yin and yang with the Explorer 39.
It's probably not going to open any doorways. Most people aren't going to notice what it is. And the few people who actually notice you wearing it, they're going to assume it's an Invicta.
It's a business card of professionalism, for God's sake.
What did you say, Doc? Assume it's an Invicta?
They're going to assume it's an Invicta and keep stepping. They're not even going to take a second glance at it. They're, See, that's the problem I have with the Chronomaster Sport, right? I feel like people would be asking, oh, is that a Rolex, Like, because of the ceramic bezel on that. It's very similar, I think. If we look at this, right? If you had that on, you say...
snapshot of this, right? And then here we go. Look at this.
If someone really knows their watches enough to say, is that a Rolex? Because they got to know their watches if they're going to go that route. Then you just say, well, close.
Listen, I want to share something.
My stories are true.
This Seiko, I wore it for years when I was younger. Okay,
Yes.
it's just simple quartz from the 90s. Sorry that for the dirt. And people kept thinking it's a Rolex. Okay,
It looks like a sub. In some ways, it looks like a bluesy sub in some ways.
the bezel doesn't rotate, really, but yeah, I guess.
No, but it's got that look. It doesn't matter. It's got that kind of.
Yeah, it's a nice
And-
watch. I mean,
As long as it's a nice watch, most people are not into watches. So most people just don't really know.
so people just assume it's a Rolex. They don't know that Rolex costs 9K, 10K, or whatever.
See, the Daytona, the Rolex Daytona, wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for Zenith, right? had that
Certainly
sort of-
not the modern one.
Yeah. Before the 4030, I mean, they were going fine, but then they got to the 4030, the Zenith movement, and then now they've got the 4130, and now whatever the latest movement is, and the newest Daytonas, 4131, I think it is. I forget. It's
But
that
if you
new
look
tech.
at the prices on these versus the Daytona,
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're really in love with the Daytona, what's wrong with picking this up instead? Like our new friend, and I've already forgotten his name, Kill Bill.
Kirk.
Kirk Hammett,
Oh, Kirk, like Captain Kirk. Got it.
Captain Kirk.
Kirk Douglas.
Anyway, I mean, he got his in gold. I
Two-tone.
wouldn't have made that. Yeah, well, two-tone. I wouldn't have made that move, but it looks pretty good. But
when I had my bicycle shop, I built a couple of custom mountain bikes for Kirk Hammett.
Yeah, you told us.
Wow.
Kirk who?
He's the guitar player from Metallica.
Took
Metallica.
him and Primus and a couple members of Faith No More and guided them on a couple of rides, and became good friends with Larry from Primus. We went on a lot of rides. I was kind of the bike builder to the rock and rollers there for a while.
Wicked.
Didn't pay for music, which was really cool.
Oh, you mean you got into the concerts and,
I got phone call got me into any show
and then
anywhere.
you can hang out with the groupies even.
Oh, it got me backstage. I got a
Primus
full
is pretty
access
cool. I
lanyard.
remember Les Claypool.
Yeah, Les and Larry.
Yeah, man.
Two totally fantastic people. I have had them in my house. And, yeah.
Wow.
Les
they're-
was he was wicked on the bass.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
he's been voted best bass player in the world a number of times. And,
Guys, that is the show. Choosing the best chronograph for the buck. Let me tell you, I would say the best bang per buck would have to be Zenith El Primero. Don't go for the open heart if you don't like it, but I think the Zenith would be the best. Horology at a non-horology price. Legendary chronograph. Very much whiz type watch. What do you reckon, Dis? What would you say? Tell me you're choosing the best chronograph for the buck. What would you say?
I'm gonna be boring and say Speedmaster.
Speedmaster's good. Bateman?
Yeah, either the Speedy or the Zenith. Can't go wrong.
Mike,
Love the both.
what would you say, Mike?
for chrono,
Yeah, quick.
Speedmaster.
Speedmaster.
Man
And
on
Doc,
Moon
we're not
Watch.
even going to ask Doc because it's
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say
Daytona.
no. That's not bang for the buck at all. I would say I'm very happy with my first Omega in space. Straight lug Speedmaster is the way I would go. Straight lug.
Yeah.
Guys,
Might
that
even
is
call
the
it
show-
super straight.
That
Super
is the
straight.
show for today, guys. Remember, upvote. Let's go and thank our super chatters today. We had Mac Lobster, Yankee Doodle, Frank. We had Frank V, MT85, the ghost of Pablo Escobar, MT85, Terry Boston, Frank V, Mac Lobster, Yankee Doodle, Watch Collector 1990, MT85, Mac Lobster, Terry Boston, MF Meng, Mac Lobster, MT85, Little Dave, Mr. GMT, MT85, Go Gopher 33, Mac Lobster. That is the show for today, guys. We will be back
Please
tomorrow.
hit the thumbs up. Show some appreciation to the pod.
And we will
Upvote.
see you later, guys. Great.